I didn't know anything about insight until I got the phone call. One of the things that Bud said to me was that we have a kind of freedom that other commercial venues do not have, and that we don't have sponsors, we are our own sponsor. And as a result, we can talk about the theme and we talk about it freely. White Star Garage, when I looked at it, I realized, oh, that was very cool because you gave her a whole monologue and a time to talk to the baby.
You must forgive him. Sometimes the men, they have so little patience. Así son los hombres a veces, ¿verdad? They could never carry the children. Oof.
That you never would find in commercial television or film. Alicia Cook was terrific. He was legendary and had the best attitude, and the reason why is because of working circumstances, I think, were so good.
Is it worth it?
What, going to Miami?
Having a kid. Bringing a life to this messed up world.
Now, for my wife and myself, having a kid, it was like giving something back, giving something of ourselves. And maybe that's our way of trying to fix it.
Peter White. He's a doll. He was so much fun to work with, and just a really, really nice guy. And he's I had to play one of these guys who's nasty.
Sir, as I'm sure that Miss Rodriguez told you, we simply are not allowed to cash government refund checks without a more solid identification. Now, perhaps you might try one of those check cashing establishments.
I did? They send me here?
I'm terribly sorry, sir, but there's nothing we can do for you here.
He had just the right tone, because you can go over the top and being that kind of character who is saying, no, you can't do this. And then they would talk to you afterwards and go, oh, he's not like that. He'd cash the check. Every 90 Seconds was a really interesting piece, and it's about newscasters rushing in to interview the victim of a serious crime that has just happened. I was to play the victim of someone who had just been raped.
Jessica, what happened to you within the last hour?
You want me to tell?
Yes, just as you did before. It's all right.
I was leaving work, and I was walking to my car in the parking garage. And then he pulled open the door, and he pushed me inside hard.
It was a struggle of the newscaster, the guy in the room making a decision of what edit and what piece we're going to cut and put in at the top of the 6 o'clock news.
He was strong, and I struggled. I didn't want him to do it,
The theme of the storyline was about how that's not right. It's just not right. It's still not right.
So she's today's lead-in story.
Yeah, and a damn good one.
What about when her fellow employees start talking about what happened to her? Oh. And what about 6 months from now when she can't even stand the sight of Edwina Flynn on television? What about her family?
We're legally covered. Hey, come on, look, I got a show to get on.
Paulist Productions could get good actors because the word was that it was really good. Rosanna Arquette was a passionate actress. She was so protective of our space between us.
You don't understand. Look, I see you're trying to help, but you don't understand. I'm afraid there's been some kind of misunderstanding.
To sing the promise from the death of the caterpillar.
There is no baby.
Siempre baby, señora. Always baby.
What is it they say, the attitude of gratitude right now? Very grateful to Insight for such great stories. I looked at myself on screen last night and went, oh, that doesn't look too bad.